Well, welcome to a podcast. Let's actually record. So you know. Yeah, welcome. Probably want to see me. Weird start to a stream, but who cares? Right podcast. Anyways, well, this lost in 6, which sucks. Oh no, I know exactly the video one of my friends sent me. And he actually would drink Pepsi on stream, so I don't know if he's watching, but all right. Anyways, I wrote a little short message about Boiler Season because I really don't want to talk about it much because it's embarrassing that we lost the first round. But hello, guys, gals. Excuse me, Nine House. Normally, I should go top of my head, but with this season, I can't. I didn't really proofread this, so if it doesn't sound or hear it, it probably isn't. I was expecting Cup Final Parents, but I don't know what percent was here, so but our exit, it's complete unacceptable. It's time for owners to clean house. I wish we had ownership, but Google was like, "Hey, let's do owners." I was like, "Okay." But at least all games but one is also unacceptable. Both team wasn't good. It should take a hard look at film the off season. This is the most embarrassing moments I've seen Warriors have for the playoffs. Yeah, let's move on. But anyways, yeah, I didn't figure it was series after all the leads say blue, but uh, I didn't think we were gonna force the game 6, honestly. So I don't know. I'm just staring at my OBS. Um. Anyways, let's just get now talk about Sprint. And it's funny. When we podcasted on Monday, the race was at a different time. So F1 happened first to NASCAR. But we gotta talk about Sprint first because that's in chronological order. And unsurprisingly, since I watch time was off. Gotta live in HD. So yeah. Anyways, we will talk about the sprint race. I had to scroll down a little because that was Saturday and it's Wednesday. So, Grand Prix was definitely better for a sprint. All right, gotta go all the way down to Osaka because I know the first was a Friday. I got You need to keep scrolling because we talk about spray. We're talking about Grand Prix. Just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Scrolling. Just keep scrolling. So just keep swimming. Doody doo da doody da da doody da da. Yeah, you know. One last thing for Oilers, I think now Block is gonna be gone next season. Hopefully Sam Bowman is gone too. But all right, so before the sprint even got started, Hulkenberg's car decided it wanted to intensify as a flamethrower. So yeah, I'm surprised that actually. Well, yeah, no. If then it was lights out and away we go. Uh Norris led the field. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Antonelli kept up his slow starts. On starts. Well, slow starts on starts. That was profoundly profound. Um excuse me. Yeah, Verstappen Hamilton and caught a Pinto. However, was out over first lap. Sword emoji. Kind of like Perez is through Lawson at turn 17, making moves for a home race. One of three home races. The battle I saw with the top seven. Could do for a second. It's Piastri leading McLaren in a 1-2 right meow. Well, the time was right now, but you know. I can't really break for extra shopping. And of course, Max had to complain because there's always something wrong with Max's car. It was never, it's not winning. Whoops, did not mean to click that. Vessel versus Cincinnati. George gets past Kimmy after a hairpin, but Kimmy fights back through. And Verstappen Russell's passes Hamilton. But for Red Bull drivers to get past for a lap, because as you can see, that is way off the track. That is clearly off the track. Like, come on, man. What is going on here? There's a piece of debris off the track, which should probably an virtual safety car faster, because that is a chunk of debris that will puncture a tire. I don't know why we're waiting for Ollie Berman. As you can see, the virtual safety car was already. Oh no, that's just the slippery track lag. I don't know why it was in a virtual safety car. To have a marshal spread out, pick it up, sprint back to their posts and then resume racing. Race for P2 was once watched. Leclerc's pushing Piastri. Now we're second of Beck McLaren. I like reading. You can tell. I like how. Obviously now it's past tense, but at the time of tweeting, it was present tense. So yeah, like I said, actually I didn't announce this. We won't be talking about hockey again until the Cup final. Third year road covering Cup final. I think it's gonna be a new thing of this podcast. You should only cover if there's a team I cared about. But not covering it kind of makes me seem salty. Anyways, P6 or lap 16-19. P2 since it's not done, it doesn't yet. Leclerc it's pushing with Piastri firmly in his sights. Hadjar got up until for P9, which is not a point for some reason. Leclerc ran by for battle second place, which basically ended the chance of room of 1-2 for excuse me, McLaren. And then Antonelli got a penalty for leaving the track or for track limits. What is this bot talking about? Well, the big news of a sprint I somehow missed, I saw eventually was Gabriel Bortoleto was disqualified from the sprint due to a technical breach. I don't even know if a technical breach was. During Sanders' post-technical sprint technical checks, the pressure of Roberto's Audi was found to exceed the Metzel. In maximum effective read makes it a 4 point whatever that is. The relevant section of rulebook technical rulebook makes clear engine air intake must be pressure must be relieved for a bar at all times. I wonder if that includes so oh yeah, it is National Nurses Week. So if any nurses to watch me, happy National Nurses Week. And then we go to the quality. Or then we go to a Grand Prix, which was wild. Into Lily one pull. The big news was due to thunderstorms, which one did hit around 5 p.m., which would have put us in a lightning delay. So F1 probably with consulting for National Weather Service or Beautiful France. I think that's how I pronounce it. I know since FIA is based in France, they use the French meteorology program. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. No, this can't be. Oh God, no! Please don't tell me that the FIA is using AI for the weather forecasts. Oh no! I found the article from the official website. Oh no! What are we doing here, FIA? Oh no, what are we doing here, FIA? Oh no. Why? Why? No, it's a serious question. I'm not just. Huh, wonder what if FIA is for only sports organizations use AI for whatever. Hmm. Is it because relying on AI for whatever is a horrible idea? Like, I actually know a real life meteorologist. He does stuff for FC Cincinnati when there's a threat of lightning, which forecast holds true. He may have to work for match. So, but honestly, using AI for weather, horrible idea. I really hope they called. I think it's Jupiter, Florida. No, what is or is it Miami that the natural surface software is? I think I'm thinking of Jupiter, Florida for Daytona. Yeah, it's Miami. Jupiter is for Daytona. But anyways, it was a great call to move race up because we've got lightning delay an hour in, and I'm not sure how many laps there have been. I think you need 90% for race with full points. Okay, 75%. Um, so I don't know. We've got half points because race was pretty speedy. um, but anyways, like I said, race had to be moved up because of thunderstorms, and I'm not even. I was gonna take a look at a few people, and look at these. Look at these. Twitter meteorologists. All the people. It's just rain. No, it was in front of lightning. Which is a law after unfortunately happened in a NASCAR race, but you know. I wonder if like whoever promotes it called for national officers. I would, but anyways, as I was saying, well, where are we? Let's go to ad break. So I'll yap during the ad break. Talk about F1, but I don't want people who are actually like watching live to miss NASCAR. Whoops! I meant to check on the stream, not unmute it. I'm funny. Anyways, best part of Leclerc's race was with his doggo. Gosh, what a cute little doggo. What's the middle finger emoji when you need it? I like how Leclerc's looking at the sky. Like, I don't know what is Leclerc doing here. Anyways, I need to take a real quick break. Alright, I have returned. So it's ironic for Sunshine State. I think the rest of the storms actually hit like early morning because the F2 race was crazy with off of spray. Um, and for the second time in 25 hours, it's lights out and away we go. Leclerc took for lead and Max spun. Max all the way to 10th. Max is back to 8 by lap 2. Um, Max had a okay save. I mean, I've seen Herda do better. Antonelli took for lead on lap 4. But wait, there's more. Leclerc retakes the lead back on lap 5. Thankfully, Hydra was okay, but this is how long it took to put out a safety car was unacceptable. I mean, obviously, you're gonna see a green flag after a crash, but look how tired is obviously gonna need to look how tight the section is. I don't understand. Excuse me. Why it took so long to prep a safety car? Yeah, that's a good question, Leonardo. And this guy clearly doesn't know anything about racing. That's why you put out a safety car. You don't wait to see if the driver's okay to put out a safety car. And I'll be like, I crash, I'm getting 8500 and waiting for the visors to go up. Put out a caution. Like, I don't understand what took so long for a safety car. They claim F1's the pinnacle of motorsport, but you have horrible decisions like I'm glad someone actually timed it for me. More than a minute to put out a safety car when it's clear that you're gonna need it right away is insane. Apparently they had to wait for Pierre Gasly to really flip to be like, oh, maybe we need a safety car. Like, I wonder, like, and then lap 2, or sorry, lap 12 is when we got back to racing. Lando took full lead from Leclerc, which at the time I thought it was gonna be never, but it was gonna be a race sweep for oh, excuse me, McLaren, but you know, Leclerc, next time you make a big decision, speak with me first. Verstappen Hamilton. Oh my gosh, I got 2021 flashbacks watching this, and those are not good things. 2021 was a farce of a year for Formula One. Um, but Antonelli went past Norris, and that was basically a race ready move. Um, Antonelli had a gearbox problem, but you know, he's able to hold on for the win. Your podium was Command Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri. Leclerc got dropped to 8th, I believe, with his 22nd penalty. I think 10 would have been a decent penalty, but you know. I don't think the corner cut thing is valid, but driving the car in an unsafe condition is crazy. What do you mean pulling time to race? It was really on the last lap, Bozo. And then Max got an obvious penalty for crossing the pit exit line, which is a safety issue. Is very marginal. He did cross it. It's so decent F1 race. Definitely F1 race every year. Hopefully we do get this car figured out. That's my big fear right now with new IndyCar like. But since we're not rushing it, I really don't think it'll be a problem. I think the problem is NASCAR and IndyCar rush to get new cars. Excuse me, NASCAR and F1. I don't know what's IndyCar, but anyways, let's excuse me. Move on to NASCAR. And then we'll do a feature predictions portion, and then we'll be done for the week. Well, not for the week, just for today's podcast, but yeah, I know if we're not in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race, we had a brain fart moment.
We got a close. Oh boy! Oh no! I mean, hey, when the pace car's got to take evasive action.
What is the start of this race?
We got a close. Oh boy! Oh.
That is stupidity right there. I'm sorry, but that is just a penalty. I don't know if he got a penalty. I have to see if NASCAR posts box scores, but you know, that's just a slam dunk penalty, like Max's penalty was. A little bit of language, so that's just a warning. But Kyle Busch is being his usual pissy self. Was being his usual pissy self this weekend. Oh my god, did you hear his points? I didn't realize his points crack. Did you hear his points crack?
I'm talking about. Not at all what I'm talking about. Let's keep it at one. Not at all what I'm talking about. Okay, Psych Major.
Oh my god, that voice crack. Oh, that voice crack is quite honestly the funniest part of the entire rant. But I didn't play the full thing, so.
God damn it, dude. Alright, let's loose here for a second, alright? We haven't run in the top 10 in like 3 years. We're having a great talking about. Let's keep it at one piece. That ruined our day. Okay? To other people, I'm fine. Alright? Put a bag of ice in your crotch. Let's go. That's the
Yeah, excuse me. Then I haven't managed to get 15 minutes of highlights off this, but you know, or just watch some of it. We want to future predictions portion, and then you know. Oh wait, before we actually watch NASCAR highlights, um, well, college or whatever, that's okay. That happens sometimes. I mean, before we talk about the match, look at this momentum chart. Like, ah, 6-7. Oh, so I'm fit. Excuse me. To see, or Chicago made it 1-0, 16 minutes in. Vander tied it 24 minutes in. Hugo with his brace 28 minutes in. And Vander with his brace 41 minutes in. Tied at 2 at halftime. Excuse me, as you see, made a substitution halftime for Nick. I still don't agree. Even if a commentator said it was a red card, but of course, Andrew Reed. Sorry, if a commentator was not a red card, but Andrew Reed for some reason says it was a red card. Like, he put his head down. I don't understand how it's a red card. But he says, see, I don't trust what he says for a red card anymore because he thinks breaking ribs is a red card. So away from a play too. Yeah, that's gonna live rent free in my mind forever because breaking someone's ribs away from a play is 200%. It's 100% a red card. But and Chicago should have got a red card. I don't know how you can go suds up into Buka without a red card. I mean, he said I do have to agree with him that both were penalties, both on us and on them. After seeing it's a replay. Used to be Cheez It, it's a replay. Yummy. I must be Cheez Its, but see, that's a nice thing about doing Wednesday podcast. We can watch like it's a replay.
Welcome to
Ever. But we're only gonna first of all, just that's a red card. That's gotta be more than 1 game suspension. You can't be stupid like that. I know it's not FC Cincinnati, but you can't be you can't grab someone by the neck. Well, unless you're Messi, you can't grab someone by the neck.
With a straightforward lesson in, well, what you absolutely cannot do and hope to stay.
If we're training new MLS refs, this should be a good video lesson on violent conduct.
Particular fire is a challenge by Five Stripes defender Inea Mihai on Daniel Rios. And as
The ref-
often happens, it's the bystanders who escalate. Enter Matthew Edwards.
If the bystanders escalating is insane.
Gathered crowd. There's some
The ref is probably thinking, what the hell, bro? Like, are you that stupid? Like, that's gotta be at least a 2 or 3 match suspension. Come on. Standard red card suspension is 1 match. That's got to be 2 or 3 matches. That's just idiotic. If anyone says it's not violent conduct, soccer's not for you. That is, like I said, I could be a video lesson on violent conduct training new refs.
From referee Rubiel Vasquez. He gone. All right, to a nutty game in Miami with in-state rivals Orlando City. Let's take a
And speaking of Miami, this was a penalty kick because you can't just corn dog someone in the box.
He breaks free. Miami center back Maxi Falcone gets caught up in traffic.
Well, I don't know if really it's a corn dog, but
over the unsuspecting Iago from behind. Lionel Messi does not like it, and he gets a yellow card from dissent and the arguments to follow.
Oh my god, that's the best part of that match. That Messi got a yellow card for dissent.
Through the back of an attacking player preparing to attack the cross. That can only be a foul and a penalty. We got a hat trick of decisions in Chicago.
I disagree with record here, but you know.
Down a man for half an hour, and they still managed to pull out a 3-2 win. How'd they do it? And how?
They scored more goals.
This play right here, a serious foul play red card for Kyle Smith for the high.
It's not a serious foul play. It's unfortunately timing yellow.
Smith unlucky on this play. There is no malice in this challenge.
Then that's
he
it.
does not know where Load is. He doesn't know he's there.
And that's a yellow.
Ignorance is not innocence in the eyes of the laws. When Smith takes the chance.
Remember, this is the clown who said that breaking someone's ribs is not a red card.
His boot that high in that challenge for the ball.
So
he also accepts the consequences of such a risky challenge. Ludd bears the brunt of that risk, taking a boot directly below the eye. That challenge, as you might have guessed, endangers the safety of the opponent. It is a clear red card, and I agree with the decision by Joe Dickerson. Okay, so how this work?
it's a clear red card, but you know, the commentator said it wasn't. The people actually get paid to talk about soccer. Well, I guess I think they get paid by talk soccer, not much as they do, but you know, you can donate if you want to.
There's really no debate here, in my opinion. Lashar is late, he's lunging, and he steps on the top of Philip Zinkernagel's foot. We can debate degree of contact. No doubt.
I mean, it could have been both yellow card. I mean, I could have been a yellow card for both players. Embellishment.
For the Cincinnati 2 defender who got called up for the game. However,
That's a bit of embellishment on my.
to Lashar for what he does next. Yes, Roman Celentano makes a huge save, but watch Lashar's anticipation and challenge to prevent an easy
Speaking
tackle
of-
after. That is
I don't know how else was a goal with Chicago. Also, how do we not have goal line technology? I think there's a moment in this isn't replay
How did Cincinnati win?
where shows why we need goal line technology in Major League Soccer, which is 2026. Come on.
Emergency challenge by Jay Davila.
Seriously, how's that sets up not a red card?
Frustrated because Davila wins the ball first, but Dax McCarty is spot on with his commentary on the broadcast. Just getting the ball does not absolve you of a foul. In lunging and extending the leg and exposing.
See, that's why we should have had a penalty.
risk. When he follows through,
I know we want to know, but
appears to be the inside of the ankle.
we should have had another penalty for last home match because
Cincinnati wins this
Dax
game.
McCartney said, just give the ball, this is off you.
Showdown had a big decision that I saw in person. Let's dig into the handball portion of Law 12. In particular, the consideration.
Actually, I haven't seen this whole video because I'm going to try to cover more MLS, but you know.
The ball hits Matthew Choinier's arm before Ryan
It's not an
Hall
extra
gets
position,
the
though.
tying goal for LAFC. So why isn't this a handball? I was on the sideline. The San Diego staff were screaming for it.
Looked
Why
like a
is
natural
it?
precision to
The
me.
simplest way to put it is because this is not a handball offense per the laws. It's not a deliberate handle, and Choinier's arms are in a natural position.
That's what I was
here.
about to say. What's he supposed to do? Dislocate his shoulder?
Specific clause for this situation, for goals scored directly from a handball, even if it's accidental. And you are right, but that clause would only apply to
But was
Holyhead in this situation.
It was
It's the law.
deflected, wasn't it?
Directly from the goal scorer's keyword goal.
Yeah,
scorer's
see, it
arm
was
or after the
deflected,
ball
so
touches
that's still a
the
good goal.
Scorer's arm, even if accidental. Neither applies here. The goal rightfully stands. Big call by Pierre-Luc Lazier and Charlotte that gave the Revs a game-winning penalty. Charlotte hated it, but I agree with the call. That ball hits hand is not debatable on this one, so we have to determine if this is a natural and justifiable arm position. If
I almost
Morrison
extended
Ivan,
to
depending
me.
on the play, doesn't reach and extend his arm as far back as humanly possible, dragging it along the ground, he's got a chance to argue natural and justifiable position on this one. However, when you're defending a cross like this and you know the ball is coming, defenders take on the risk when you extend your arm fully away from the body, and this is fully. Charlotte paid for that risk in points, but for me, it's a good decision. Quick fired in the show. I get why Keaton Parks is fired up to be called for a foul here. Lucas Bartlett, the DC defender, is grabbing, he's pulling, he's doing an awful lot, but Keaton's in.
It was such a headlock, and you know. Oh, it's all right. Now we can watch some NASCAR highlights.
Pace car is in.
Well, these are the most nerve-wracking laps around Texas Motor Speedway because of the fact that these cars are so edgy. And when
Look, that's
You're
how
edgy.
you're driving and how you take that
right there, he's got Denny Hamlin.
top lane give
It'll just pull him into the door of the outside.
and final point position for it as they come around turn number 4, and Eric Jones will get his
Excuse me, Eric Jones won for first stage.
in the Cup Series. Hocevar for second. Stenhouse gives Briscoe the first 5.
Still think it's only bad we go to caution after the stage, but you know.
Denny Hamlin scores stage points. Here we go for stage 2 as the drivers approach the Echo Park Automotive start zone.
He's hanging in there a lot better than I expected.
Unfortunately, this is where Hard License Race ended. My mom looked over like, oh, come on. I love all 400 drivers.
And this is what
If
happens.
I miss one chatting, I apologize.
Lap ago, row as they
Oh,
approach
I skipped past in stage
Reddick, Keselowski
Chase on stage 2 and for race.
third, and I believe Priest for 5th. First stage win of the season for Elliott.
It's wild that
Fresh tires has climbed 3.
Those fresh
this Chase's first stage of a win. This is how close we came to overtime you're about to see.
lane, but the momentum
So.
that Chase Elliott has been able to run has worked well for him all day.
A replay of Martinsville for those first 2 cars where Elliott won and Hamlin was second. Here they come off turn 4. White flag waving, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank, and a car in the wall in turn 4. Did the leader get the white? Yes, before the caution, he did.
No caution yet.
No caution yet.
He's
And that
down
car
off the racetrack.
goes
I
to the
still think we were.
turn 4. Waving, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank, and a
Don't blame Mask for leaving a green here, but.
did the leader get the white?
Yes,
Before the caution,
And see, as you can see, got. If he didn't go for apron, I think we've gone out of caution.
Off the racetrack.
goes to the apron and to pit road. We're still racing.
Yeah, like I said, if he didn't get to pit road, that's obvious caution.
So we will finish under green here.
I'm just so glad Clipboard didn't jinx it, where like someone else decides to.
Wrapping the bottom of the racetrack, the car that spun was John Hunter Nemechek.
So I know it's unfortunate service is in under green
Scores
or
a
caution,
win for Rick Hendrick
but
Chevrolet.
you know. We almost had a commentator across stuff. Oh, we're gonna enter green, but someone else could have ate it up. But anyways, we are now on feature predictions portion where we try to predict. feature that is super scary. All right. Since the race happens just a few hours before kickoff, we'll talk about my IndyCar predictions first. I right now already don't see one stopping Alex Palou. So I think Palou's gonna get the win. Will Power second. And Pato O'Ward third. We're podium, but hey, no. I think FCC continues for winning ways to beat Charlotte 1-0. And the next is NASCAR, which is on a road course this weekend. So I think Shane Van Gisbergen could win. I think Chase gets second. We're back. Your podium's gonna be a double Hendrick podium. I think Lars comes in third. So yeah, but a little bit shorter today. Well, not really. We're approaching for 8 minutes, but yeah, I'll do it for this podcast. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. God bless. Excuse me. I still believe that Jesus is Lord. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Roblox storm chasing. Alright, YouTube. See ya.